All right, well, with all of the international visitors invading Albuquerque for Balloon Fiesta this week, it's fun to taste all of the cultural foodie finds right here in the Duke City.
From secret menus in the Duke City to some fun events happening over the weekend, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Joining us now, tell us about these cultural foodie finds is our Around Town expert and Yelp representative, Howie Keibel.
Hi. All right, so let's get right into it. Of course, Albuquerque does have quite the diversity when it comes to cuisine. So let's talk about some of the international cuisine here in the Duke City.
We do, and we're seeing some fun trends of certain foods that are starting to become more popular in this town. Okay. Let's start with some Korean food. There's 3 Korean places to get Korean food, and start with Arirang, which is a Asian grocery store that also has Korean standards and really gets great buzz on Yelp because they kind of do it the authentic way.
Cool.
But there's also Fuyang and Asian Pear downtown that also do some great Korean. And then African food, Talking Drums.
I've been there.
Have you been there? The new one off of Central?
Maybe not the new. Was there an old one? Because it was a while ago.
Yeah, so they had one by the base.
Yes, that's the one I went to.
And it was very successful, so they've now moved over to Central and University, right over there. And they're really trying to get the buzz out. I went there with my family just a week ago, and it was delicious. They have some authentic Ethiopian food, among other things, like the injera bread and lots of finger foods, delicious food. There's also Caribou Cafe and Safari Grill. So African food is new on our radar, sort of
something that's
locally.
really coming up.
Very cool.
But then we have all kinds of other, especially Latin food. We have Colombian, Salvadoran, Peruvian, Caribbean, then we also have Turkish, Persian, and German has been a big one in this town.
Wow.
So, any examples that you want of any of those?
Well, German, I mean, I didn't know that there was German cuisine here.
Heimat House.
Heimat House, okay.
And the Red Rock Deli does some
Really?
authentic German food. They're really well known for that. So,
Okay.
Very cool. Now, of course, I was pretty excited. Secret menus.
Yes.
There are places here with secret menus.
Okay, so visitors, especially people coming here for the Balloon Fiesta, keep this in mind. There are some Asian restaurants, Chinese restaurants really, that have secret or just menus that they keep for people who are from China who really want traditional Chinese food as opposed to the Americanized deep fried stuff that you're going to find on their menu. So here's an example of one. At Budai, they have something called 3 Cups Chicken. If you can look at this dish, those are huge pieces of ginger, chicken, bone-in chicken, and it comes in a casserole dish. It is super. It's a Taiwanese dish that is fantastic. But unless you ask for their secret menu, you're not going to know that it's there. There's a couple others though. Chad, you're going to love this. The Yummy House has sea cucumber and pickled jellyfish.
Pickled jellyfish.
Wow.
Okay.
And then at ABC Chinese, there's a blue menu that you can ask for, which is huge. All kinds of food that you're not going to find on their regular menu.
Wow.
How do you find out about these, Howie? Because these are secret menus.
Awesome, right? Awesome question. So I actually posed the question on a Yelp talk thread about 2 years ago. So do you guys know of any sort of secret foods? And I started getting these hits from people saying, hey, you got to check this out. And they didn't just say that. They also said at Chipotle you can order a special burrito. At Burger King you can order frings, which are fries and onion rings. So there are standard or franchise
I had no
secrets
idea.
out there as well.
That's cool. Well, thanks for putting that question out there, Howie. It's going to benefit all of us. All right, so obviously Balloon Fiesta, one of the premier international events happening here. Are there other international events happening during this time, Howie?
Absolutely. The Grecian Festival this weekend.
That's right.
We have a great Grecian Festival. So those of you visiting from out of town, you want to go see just something that's been around for, I want to say, 2 decades in this town. Just a wonderful festival. Also, this isn't international, but the 3rd annual American Indian Arts Festival is at the Pueblo Cultural Center, the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center. So if you want to sort of see a real representation of New Mexico culture right here in the city, perfect opportunity.
You also, just really quickly before I move on, head over to the Pueblo Harvest at the Indian Pueblo Cultural Center. See our buddy Chef Mike Geese. He was named by New Mexico Restaurant Association Chef of the Year.
Chef of the Year.
So congrats to you, buddy.
So well deserved, Mike.
Great chef.
Yeah, great chef, great cafe. Also, there's a Cork and Brews Fest at the Rail Yards Market this weekend.
Wow, lots of stuff.
So all this stuff is on our weekly Yelp, as I've talked about. So go to yelp.com/weekly, sign up, subscribe. It's free once a week on Wednesdays. You're going to find out a lot of the businesses that I was talking about are going to be on there, as well as the events.
Fantastic.
Cool.
So no shortage of events going on during Balloon Fiesta, guys. To keep up to date on everything happening in your city through Yelp.com, head over to Casa.com. We'll have all the links there. Thanks a lot, Howard.